Hi, I'm Katie from What Katie Did, and this is the third and final video of our Curve Stocking Conundrums. Now, if you've been following this channel for the last few weeks, you'll know that we put a new variant of our glamour scenes in a curve size in production a few weeks ago, and they worked out a lot more expensive than what we thought they were going to be. And as my husband was away and I normally discuss pricing with him, I discussed it with everyone in the warehouse, and they found it a really interesting process. And so moving on one step ahead, further than that, I put it out to our Facebook social group because I felt it was important for everyone to think, have a bit more inside knowledge about manufacturing and cost and how things are worked out, and really what would you do if you were in this situation? Because it's not as easy as just saying, well, charge X and it'll be fine, because no, it won't be fine. So when I asked you guys what I thought you should do, I thought the answer would be to charge more for the curve stockings because they cost more to produce. And when you look at our fully fashioned stockings, we do the basic versions, which are the point and the Cuban heels, and then we do the fancy heel types, which cost a lot more to produce. The machines have to be reset and they're a lot slower to make, which is similar to our curve stockings. And no one's ever quibbled about us charging more for the fancy heel type of our fully fashioned. And so I really thought you guys would say, well, the curve costs a lot more to make, it's basically a different product, and we think you should charge curve customers more. And so when you actually came back to me and said that you wanted us to increase the prices for everything and for existing customers to take a hit and pay more for their stockings so that their curve sisters can have it at a more affordable price, I was like, great. Not from a business point of view or a financial point of view, but from a humanity point of view, because it made me happy. So that was really good. So, but where do we go from here? So where do we go from here is, one, we definitely can't charge curve customers the full rate. Two, I feel bad putting up the price for everyone because, I did have a few people of you say, we didn't ask to be put in this situation. And yeah, when I started the company, I just wanted to make pretty things. And I'm sure you just want to have access to pretty things. You don't want to think about, yikes, how am I going to keep the company going, and how am I going to pay the bills, and how are we going to do this markup and that markup, and it's all, I didn't sign up for this. So I understand your point of view completely on that, but I don't think it's fair. I really don't think it's fair for everyone to bear the brunt of this smaller range we're doing. So what we're actually going to do for the time being is we're going to keep the prices the same as they've always been, and just see how things go for a little while. We're going to make a small profit still by charging wholesale customers a little bit more. We can do this because there's generally a lower markup for hosiery if you buy hosiery wholesale than there is for lingerie, whereas we've always given all our wholesale customers the same markup whether they buy hosiery or lingerie. So although they will be paying just a little bit more for the curve variant, it'll still be in line with what other hosiery companies give you as a markup. So, and also obviously we'll take a little hit on our margins as well, but it should all even out in the end. And then we'll see how sales go, and if sales are good, then hopefully we'll be able to introduce more colours. And this is very much to do with how many we sell. And we've got, if you're been following us for a couple of years, you'll know we introduced a nutmeg, a darker skin tone, a couple of years ago, and we were hoping to introduce more colours of that. With that, currently we do 4 different variants, and it's just turned around that sales aren't high enough to warrant us being able to do more colours. So for curve it'll be pretty similar. I can tell you that we do have plain black version on order, so we'll be having 15 denier black with a black seam, which will be great. So again, that will give if you're a curve customer, that'll give you 4 choices as well. But moving forward from that, it does depend on how sales go, and if we can get them high, great. If they stay as they are, or they don't do so well, then we'll just have to continue with the colours we've currently got. So if you have any questions or if you have any feedback, please let me know below, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care.